Beigangxi is one of the most remote stretches of river in Taiwan. 32 kilometers of river, completely undisturbed by any roads or human settlements. We're going to kayak through all of it, in what is perhaps the greatest adventure ever featured on my channel. And like every other great adventure, it all starts with a healthy breakfast.
Ready?
7 of the ugliest avocado toasts you ever seen.
Okay, I'm gonna steal your soap.
Holy shit, this is big.
"来点女性福利时间，25岁的 Brian， 再近一点吗？哇！
Is that why they call it a wetsuit? Alright guys, this is it. We are about to start. We have 4 rafts. Ashan from Hunter Mountains. Remember him? This is his raft. How he did it. Not too bad. He's just carrying stuff for one person. Yachi and I doubled up most of our gear into this. It's like a stream trail dry tank, I think it's called. Anyway, it's huge and it keeps things dry. I already tested it, so it should be really good. Brian over here, he's new. He just purchased a Xiaofei pack wrench. That's why he's on this trip. Ready? Ready for this?
All set up.
Do you even know what we're doing?
Not a clue.
We're gonna go 18 kilometers through a canyon and camp in the middle.
Alright.
In a hot spring. Speaking of hot springs, this is Hongxiang Wenchuan. These pools right here are hot. I'm now ready to hit the road. The drone I have there and like this Vita Fun hard case, that makes a really huge difference. One is keeps it from getting wet and the other keeps it from getting crushed. So 2 things I care about the most. They've gone ahead so I could fly. Now it's time to go catch up. Let's do this. The first 2 kilometers down from Rayan Hot Spring are relatively smooth, flat, and easy. Still, this is only Ashian's 3rd kayaking experience, and although Brian has been on many rivers, none of them are quite like this. So I took the lead, and any time I got to a point that I thought could result in a capsize, I stopped and turned to watch the team. It's my job to keep everyone safe, and whenever you see me suddenly turn back upstream, that's to check on the people behind me. Straight, yes, go! It didn't take long before we had our first casualty. Brian has yet to get used to the extra weight from his bags. This is just one of many crashes that come, including some big ones of my own. You okay? Okay. Thank you. Yeah. 我们去惠蓀。啊？呀。
为什么？
因为这个他们不能卖，所以他丢在那个。The colorful trees reminded me of North Carolina, and I had a pleasant nostalgic feeling going down the river. As we left the farmlands behind us, the water got channeled into narrower passages and the rapids picked up speeds. It was still very shallow though, and every so often I would get hung up on a rock and have to push myself off. Careful of this, you want. Nice. Scouting is a critical part of any kayaking adventure. Whenever you can't see the river in front of you, you need to stop, scout. When in doubt, always scout.
Woohoo! Yeah. Deep, clean. Got a waterfall. I don't want Richie to be last. If something happens, nobody knows, yeah. No, I like you behind me. Because you and I can flip-flop this better. Woo! Yeah, hell yeah, man. Damn! It's nice here! You think this is hot? No.
Vegetables that won't fetch a good price at market due to being ugly or bruised are often just thrown into the river, where you can pick them up and put them into your raft like it's a shopping cart.
Yeah! Oh, watch the wall!
Yachi's bag has been listing to the side, so we turned it 90 degrees and it stayed on a lot better.
Bye. Oh, I thought you could go out. Alright, I'll just go this way. Yeah, stop. Stop here.
Eventually we got to a waterfall with a large tree blocking the river under it. This is called a strainer, and in high flow it can be quite dangerous. In addition to getting caught in it, there are also the possibility of damaging the rafts on sharp sticks. In the end we decided to run it though, because it seemed like a safer alternative than carrying the boats across a narrow ledge on the other side.
It looks okay.
Yachi was the first sacrifice. For some reason she went down the rapid backward, but still managed to right herself at the last second, and then predictably got tangled up in the tree.
That was the ugliest thing I've ever seen!
It wasn't what I'd call graceful, but it worked. Eventually she managed to get the boat through, but I was too quick to judge, and when I went over, I didn't fare much better. I bailed on the boat and sent it through on its own before swimming after it. The water is cold, but my wetsuit vest and rash guard combination did keep me warm and comfortable. The others did equally bad, and Brian even took a spill on it. All in all, I wouldn't say this rapid is very fun. The tree really ruins it, but we got past it and moved on to bigger and more beautiful parts of the river.
You need a paddle, power. That's how you flip. You don't mail sudo.
After 6 kilometers, we stopped at a nice beach with a double waterfall to eat our lunch. I unfortunately forgot my phone here, and I have to go pick it up in another video. What that means is that we won't be having any drone footage for the rest of the trip.
We just did, I guess, like 6 kilometers in about 2.5 hours. So that is slow. At our current rate, we're going to get into camp at 5 o'clock. That's already dark in the canyon. We want to avoid that as much as possible. So we just had a quick lunch here at a place with 2 waterfalls. Like a waterfall up there, another waterfall over there. Yachi's right here. Peeing everywhere.
Want some water? Some more?
Just get in my mouth, please.
I thought you were hot.
Not spicy. How's it been so far?
Been awesome so far. Some waterfalls, some wildlife. Nice little lunch.
There was a sanqiang over there. It was really cute. How you doing, Asian?
太棒了，
怎么样？
天气好
啊，
生命。
After lunch, I decided to take my swim. Everyone else made it through this rapid without incident. As the sun got lower in the horizon and the light reflected off the white water, it made it more difficult to read the river. I need to be more proactive about filming when tragedy strikes. Brian's raft caught some rebar at the top of the rapid, and it tore a small hole in the bow. This caused rapid deflation when he landed. We spent the next 10 minutes fixing the hole with tape. Unfortunately, like the Wade incident, I have a nasty habit of putting down my camera and helping. I'll try to do better in the future.
You see a hole? Okay. Oh, here I see it, right here. We're gonna have to tape it up. They got a hole. Yeah. Okay, it's okay, right? Okay, Jisoo.
It wasn't a perfect fix, but we went over some pretty big rapids and his boat continued to hold air.
Nice! You okay, Yachi? Okay, here you go.
The next section of this river was very beautiful, but the camera was fogged up and wiping it didn't seem to do any good. I licked the inside, which helped a little, but a lot of the moisture remained.
没受伤吗？ So I just got out to fly the drone, and I realized I don't have my phone with me. I think that I left it at that place we had lunch, which is 7 kilometers up the river. So not getting that today. I'm gonna have to take an extra day, I guess, to go back and look for that. I just hope it doesn't rain, I guess, next 2 days. Nothing I can do. Damn.
小飞小笨蛋。
That's when I tell you the story about this time we went to a waterfall and Yanchi left her phone there. She had to take an entire day to hike up.
6 hours.
Yeah.
我自己去捡的，他没有陪我。
Yanchi 很笨蛋。
你也是差不多。
At least we have nice weather, right? Oh, it's fucking beautiful out here. Fucking beautiful. So nice. That was good. It's cool.
We went through many fast and easy sections like this. Quite a lot of fun. The river was really starting to impress me. Everyone has a slightly different style, but they all made it through. Ashin and Brian improved a lot over the last 15 kilometers and are becoming quite good.
Nice.
On a trip like this, scouting is the most important thing you can do, and if it doesn't look right, just go around it.
Now, I don't like the look of it. Just float your bag down here. Let's just walk it through there. We'll push the boat, but we'll walk. There's just some bad stuff at the bottom of that and some stuff sticking up. I don't know if it's wood or metal or what.
We can grind against rocks all day and don't have much to worry about. The fabric of these boats is really tough, and the low pressure just bounces off any obstacle.
Very professional.
Even sharp, pointy rock or sticks. But metal is metal, and metal cuts through things, including people, which is worrying me a lot. So even though this rapid looks incredibly fun, we're going to have to go around it.
It looks easy, but the metal, but we don't know what's under.
I'm lucky to have spotted this thin metal spike this time. There's other spikes and plates hidden all throughout the river, and it's already damaged 2 of our boats so far. It's made the river decidedly more stressful. Still, we continue on our way, and we have no path but forward now. And there's another 20 kilometers before us before we reach an exit point. And for our efforts, we are rewarded with a spectacular view and big waterfalls.
Whoa, that's big.
Finally, as the nightfall drew nearer and our arms started to tire, we had put the 18 kilometers behind us and arrived at the Gongliao.
Watch out, there's metal and stuff. Just walk on the left. Just don't go down. 这里有个公庙，看有没有温泉。知道了吗？有可能，如果没有，我们需要去前面一点点。If there's no hot spring, we better hurry and just go to the next one. Nothing? Okay. Is that hot? Okay, but is it hot? Alright, there's no hot spring here. We gotta hurry. We gotta carry everything down there. I think the way to do it is to walk up this and down the other. There's a road that goes down. Because that's really steep, yeah. I think we just gotta grab it and go. Oh my goodness, the moon just came out. We got 500 meters left and we have this problem to deal with. Jesus.
In flat conditions, as I expected below the Gongliao, we can do around 4 or 5 kilometers an hour, so a few hundred meters should only take us 10 minutes. But then we came across this monstrosity, and that's where I started to make poor decisions. Those decisions will come back to haunt me later. There's no good reason to press on, and after seeing this dam, I should have just called it a day and gone back to the Gongliao. Instead, I went to the bottom of the dam and had everyone throw their boats over. The boats went over without incident, but the fiberglass paddle hit the water with a sickening crack, and I didn't even have to look at it to know that one of the blades had snapped. This is something we'd have to deal with tomorrow. We went a little further in dim light before we found a nice spot to camp.
Let me fill you in a little bit. What is going on? It got dark, so we stopped. I was actually trying to push on a little bit, but Yachi told me to stop. And you know what? She's right. She's absolutely right. It doesn't matter that the hot spring is like less than 100 meters away. There's no reason to push on in the dark because this place is safe and I guess relatively comfortable. So we will camp here and we'll go to the hot spring in the morning. It's absolutely fine. Sometimes like giving up, it really is like I hate all these inspirational posters that say never give up. It's like the stupidest advice in the world. You give up. Just give up when things are not like happening. Like give up. You don't need to push on. You really don't. We're gonna have a good night right here by the river. Do you still have your zucchini?
It was gone when I flipped.
Aww. 还好我有带着一个. Hey, but you know what? I still have the pepper. I put it in my bag.
It's total break. I threw it away, sorry. It's mashed.
I did everything to save a pepper as he threw it away.
We didn't have a hot spring, but we had everything else we needed. Good food, good company, and a comfortable place to sleep. As we would find out in the morning, the next half of the journey will be much more difficult than the first. Subscribe and activate the bell to be notified when that chapter is posted.